Although somewhat overshadowed by Impressionism, this year France and the world are celebrating with great pomp the 150th anniversary of the first revolutionary exhibition Impressionism in Paris. In 2024, we remember another very particular movement that deeply influenced both society and the artistic scene. We are talking about the 100th anniversary of the emergence of Surrealism, whose powerful and unique impact is still felt today. We are recalling the Surrealist Manifesto published in October 1924, its author André Breton, 1896 to 1966, and all the consequences that this text gave birth to, awakened some of the world's greatest creative names. For the appearance of the term itself, for which credit is attributed to Guillaume Apollinaire, 1880 to 1918, poet and main proponent of the Parisian avant-garde. He is said to have used it in a 1917 letter to the Belgian critic Paul Durm to describe the experimental ballet Parade, 1917. He defines surrealism as a means of resolving the hitherto contradictory conditions of dream and reality into absolute reality, surreality, and claimed that the Breton was only interested in the word freedom, inspired by artists such as Hans Arp and Salvador Dali, Max Ernst, Paul Klee, René Magritte, Joan Miro, Yves Tanguy. Initially centered in Paris, the movement became global and spread all over the world. Reacting to the horror and carnage of World War I, Surrealism sought to subvert all conventions and change the rules of art, drawing also on Freud's field of the unconscious. His belief that the mind can be revealed through psychoanalytic techniques, including dream interpretation, had a major influence on Breton, who had been interested in mental illness even before entering the art world. During the First World War, Breton served in the French Army Medical Corps and was stationed in the hospital ward of Saint-Dizier, where soldiers were treated for post-traumatic shock. There he discovered the application of Freudian theory in patient care. In fact, Breton believed that the subconscious spirit could release the art of the agreement by automation, the process that keeps the inadvertent flow of the imagination, a lack of control due to the reason for pure state of pure state. The 1938 International Surrealist Exhibition brought together a wider range of artists, collaborating with Breton, Paul Éluard, Marcel Duchamp, Dali, and Ernst, and the exhibition opened on January 17th at the Museum Georges Wildenstein in Paris, showcasing around 300 works by 60 collaborators from 14 countries. And this year, many exhibitions remind us of this. The large-scale installation Imagine 100 Years of Surrealism opened in Brussels in February, moves to Beaubourg in Paris on September 4th, then off to Hamburg and Madrid in 2025, and ends in the United States in 2026, in Museum in Philadelphia. Each institution will present its own special angle and contribute to the traveling exhibition,